Da-da-da-da-dum. Welcome to my video today. Not the first one, it's like the third one, third or fourth one that I make. The first two was just me expressing myself. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. Okay, this video that I'm going to make right now is 5 things. Okay, 5 things, and I listed it. Did some effort and everything, you know. And this also came through me intuitively, and yeah, so it could be helpful. It could also not be helpful. It is kind of just in there, but it is 5 things that I use from a highest perspective, from a soul perspective, okay, to guide myself through, to navigate my way through this life without being broken, or whatever you want to say in that, like with just how I navigate, just how I stay as myself throughout this life, because I see many people lose themselves in this process of life because it becomes so difficult, and we're kind of just like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna just drink or just take drugs or just lose myself. And I'm not speaking about anyone specifically, I'm just saying this is something globally. Like, so many people lose themselves. This is 5 ways that I stay as myself in this world. Number 1 is self-love. Now, self-love, in the way that I'm going to speak about it, is just simply knowing, okay, no, let's put it like this. The ability to go through a tough experience, whether it's you making a mistake or whether it's someone else doing something harsh on you, having the ability to give yourself the love that you need throughout that process. Because a lot of the times we go, let's say for example you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and they break up with you, and it's this whole thing of it was my fault and it was this, and you're guilt tripping. Now suddenly you turn on yourself and start doing this, and it's okay, it's not like painful or anything, but eventually it becomes a cycle, and that becomes a problem. Knowing, just the knowing that I would rather have a positive thought. This is where self-love comes in. I would rather have a positive thought now than a negative one, because I'm addicted to this negative emotion, this negative thought. It feels so right. It's like I want to go there because of karma, genetic karma, and all of these things playing a role on that. Just make the choice. It's easy, I promise you. You just need to make that realization. It's easy, just make the choice. I would rather have a loving thought than a thought that hurts me. Number 2, the quality of patience. Patience is something that, if you develop this quality from personal experience, if you develop the ability to be by yourself and be patient, you know, patience is seen as something as waiting. It's not waiting. Patience is the ability to sit and wait, but in a different way. Waiting in the way that people see it is, I am waiting, so I'm going to keep my mind busy with this and this and this and this and this. I'm going to do a course, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and it's not that. It's patience is something internal. I can't explain it. It's something internal. It's patience, you know. Okay, enough of that. Okay, the next one, number 3, is seeing everything that you go through in life as an opportunity to grow, whether it's a terrible experience or an amazing experience. It's just experience. It's not negative or positive or good or bad. It's just an experience, okay? It's just like, okay, I'm going through this experience now. What is it like? Does it make me want to do this? And just observe things objectively from a higher perspective and seeing, okay, and that's how you learn. Everything is an opportunity to grow. let's use the example of a girlfriend or a boyfriend again. You have a girlfriend or boyfriend and they hurt you, but it's so much worse because other people, okay, let's use this as an example. Let's say you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you've been together for 10 years, you've married and everything, and now the separation of that needs to go through the identity shifting, and that's where the pain comes from, is the identity that shifts. Because I was a married person with this person, and now suddenly I'm not that anymore with this and this and this, and now I'm this type of person with this type. It's the identity shift that feels painful because it's a death and a new rebirth. If you are able to see everything as an experience that will grow you, you can go through a terrible experience, and yes, it might not be easy, okay, it might be difficult, but it is just taking you to your highest self. Everything is taking you there. Everything is taking you to your highest possibility, to your full embodiment, to you shining, to you glowing. Everything that happens to you in life is taking you there. I want you to see this. Everything in life, whether it's bad, good, terrible, happy, sad, whatever you might think it is, everything is taking you to that point of your life where you are glowing like a star, okay? Like, I've been watching these galactic videos. When a star, like a big star, not like our sun, but a big star explodes and there's like this light show. What do they call it? It's like a something, but you're gonna shine like that amazing thing, okay? That is where life's taking you to, that starness that already exists within you. It's just about shedding, okay? Number 4 is always take time to shut off external noise so that you can hear your soul speak to you. Ooh, this is powerful. Okay, I have this weird like thing where I am kind of freaking out if I don't hear my soul speak, because exactly what happens is you get sucked into something and your mind has been so busy the whole time that you've been doing something, and then you lose track of what your soul's voice is saying. This happens, this is so common, okay? You can do whatever you want to keep your mind busy with whatever you want, just hearing what your soul or your connection or your whatever you want to call that is telling you. Most of the time it will not be telling you to smoke or drink or do this or do, most of the time that is the case. Sometimes maybe, but you can take that to the lack of knowledge of what it is doing to, okay, doesn't matter, your soul, yeah, well, whatever, okay, taking a time daily, just 10 minutes to just come to yourself and know where you sit with things. And it's not always, you don't always know where you sit with things, but sometimes just having that moment in a day where you nourish yourself and you're like, okay, I know I don't know what I want to do today, but I know that I would rather be healthy than unhealthy. I would rather make a good life choice than a bad life choice. Having that on a daily basis adds up over the course of a few years and can take you anywhere you want to with a daily habit. Something stupid like listening to yourself, something stupid like eating healthy, something, this, just coming back to here, come on, again. Okay, number 5 is something that you can, this is also very related to number 4, similar but not the same. Having something that you do that puts you in an unconscious state. For example, meditation. Maybe, for example, meditation. For example, if I play football, I'm in this like flow state type thing. If I do music, I'm in this flow state where I'm not thinking about what I'm doing, it's just doing it, okay? And that that is just, having that is a blessing for anyone, and I think every person needs that. Every human being needs something that just makes them tuned in and just forget about life, just forget about the reality. People see the reality is this, no dude, open your eyes. The reality is never supposed to be like this terrible thing. It was never supposed to be this fucking terrible thing, like this image in your mind, this binaural pathway that has been going for generation after, that tells you that the reality is this sad thing. Open your eyes and see that reality was never meant to be this reality. Reality is reality. Look, open your eyes and see this is reality. And from here, I can do anything I want. That is reality. That is where reality. Reality is not this image in your mind that you have created. Reality exists here. It is existential, not a thought, not a binaural pathway. It is not that karma going in your mind telling you this is reality, this is reality. No. Put yourself back to yourself. This is reality.